My name is Herson Gonzalez, and I'm the pastor of Calvary Worship Center and Iglesia Cristo Rey. Happy to have you here. So glad that I could see you, whether you're watching Channel 18 or whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. We're so glad that you're tuning in. We have a lot in store for you today. Great conversation, an interesting conversation, and a lot of it's going to be just like this, you and me, along with our friend Eliud. For those of you whose favorite part of the show is Brother Eliud, stay tuned. He's here. Let me see if I can hear him over there laughing. See, that's him. So he'll be on in just a minute. Excusing Pastor Valerie, my faithful companion, my trusty sidekick. She is away at a women's conference, a pastor's wives conference, and I'm sure that when she gets back for our next programs, you'll be hearing a little bit about what they talked about. But today we're going to be talking about the power of love. Friedrich Nietzsche is the father of the modern existentialism movement, and he suggests, by studying human behavior, he suggests that most behavior is dominated and dictated by our desire or our need for control or power. He suggests that in every relationship, people are trying to do things, even if they're kind acts, random acts of kindness, or acts of kindness or favors for people. He suggests that those are motivated by people that are trying to exert power or dominance. Interesting way of thinking, especially when you kind of look at our society. It's prevalent almost everywhere you go, except, we hope, in the church. We hope that that's the one place where people love because of the love of Jesus Christ. We hope, I say, because it's not always the case. Stay tuned as we get into a conversation about the power of love and what it means. What did Jesus display about power and love when he decided to come to the earth and become one of us? Stay tuned. On the other side of this short message, we'll get into our conversation. God bless you, and thanks for tuning into Hope TV. You're watching Hope TV, and today I'm with my boy, Eliud Hidalgo. Going to tell you a little bit about a great event we had. We have a ministry called The Brotherhood, and I want to just clarify, because now there's another brotherhood that you got to be careful with. This is the Christian Brotherhood. This is a group of guys that believe in Jesus Christ, believe in doing right, and believe in the power of love. And we're hanging out and we're doing some great things. Last Saturday, we had a great outing where we were able to just chill, have a good time at a local place right here in town, a bowling alley. And it was about, how many guys you say were there?
I think it was about 14 or 15 of us,
Oh,
right? It was a pretty good,
not a bad group of
crowd
guys that
came
showed
out.
up.
Really good crowd.
And,
We had a great time.
And you know, men and women bond differently. And for those of you that are doing ministry, take notice, because if you try to build a men's ministry the way women build women's ministry, it's not going to be a real man's ministry.
Yeah, that's true.
Men don't build relationships like women do. You know, ours is not a society that's built on sleepovers or pajama parties, or
Right.
or that's not how we do.
Or shopping for shoes.
Or shopping for shoes.
Pocketbooks.
No, that's not what builds our relationships.
No.
What builds relationships with men is competition,
That's right.
sports, and building stuff or breaking stuff.
Oh,
Building
yeah.
or breaking, it doesn't matter.
Breaking stuff, like on the Super Bowl. Breaking stuff, like in the Super Bowl
What happened
Sunday.
in the Super Bowl?
That we was messing around. I was messing around with Brother Gabriel, because he was going for the other team.
Right.
So I grabbed him in the chair, and I was playing like I was hitting him, and I called Pastor over. So what Pastor did was that he came over, and instead of like playing, Pastor threw his whole body, and the chair broke. Me and Gabe hit the ground, and Pastor ran. And he left us there.
I didn't fall.
He left. No, you threw your whole arm and shoulder into it, and it just splattered the chair down.
But I think it was mainly because it was about to give up with just you on it.
No, not true. Not true. I had Cave on me already. You put that extra, and the chair just couldn't handle it. I mean, I landed on Gabe flat. Ah! That was hilarious.
It was actually a beautiful moment to see you both laying on the floor.
I actually rolled over on Gabe on purpose. Just rolled over on him. But it was hilarious. It was funny.
We have a good time.
Always.
The Super Bowl was great. We had a great Super Bowl party.
Yes, we did.
Food was great.
Oh,
CWC Cafe is kicking.
That's right. Keeping it live, keeping it live. At TW, you should come down there and have some of this delicious food. I cook a lot of it.
Where are we located?
We're located at 120 Prospect Street in Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
Amen. That's free advertisement right there.
That's right.
Get to CWC. Go for the food. Stay for the service.
Go to the service first and then have the food.
I think some people like the food better than the service.
And you might have them. I mean, some way or another, they're gonna get connected.
Whatever gets them there.
That's right. They'll get connected sooner or later. Because you could only go to church for so long and then God just is like,
That's right.
I'm right here for you.
That's right.
You know, so.
Well, we had a great bowling outing. The men are really starting to build, I think, good relationships. We were meeting every week in someone's house for 4 weeks on Fridays. That was phenomenal.
Oh, it was
great.
great.
And now just doing these fun events is great. Men need a way to measure growth.
Yeah.
Going to church, a lot of people are okay with that. Just going to church week after week, month after month, year after year, and they're growing in the Lord, and they're getting to know Bible scriptures and stuff. But men want to know that they're growing. We're built. We grow up on Little League, and what happens in Little League? You go from T-ball
to like the next
next level.
Pony, not pony.
Pony.
I think it's right
To Little League.
It's a Little League. You start off to the lowest until you reach the highest, and then from there you move on to the
Right.
next level of baseball.
And then when you get to high school, you start in your freshman team,
Oh, yes.
JV and varsity, and then you get to college, and it's the same. You're trying to
Till you get to the professional level.
And it's the same with men. Men understand that. Men understand. Okay, I'm here. What do I need to do to get to the next level?
Process.
And the ministry of the brotherhood is really starting to lay down the foundations where we can measure our growth.
And the funny thing is that sometimes, you know, this brotherhood is really good because now we're getting men to open up.
Yep.
Which is very hard to do. Men are always mostly closed in and secure. They don't want to talk. But men sometimes, most of the time, want to belong. You know, because sometimes, you know, if it's not the right, they don't want to go there. But they want to belong to something where they're going to feel comfortable, where they're going to be able to open up and know that those people are loving him for who they are.
Right. The philosophy at the church right now and at the brotherhood is belong even before you believe. You don't have to be a full-blown Christian. You don't have to believe in God at all to be a part of our group. I mean, we have fun. You know, that has nothing to do with church per se.
Right.
This year we'll be doing all sorts of events, fishing and camping, and we're going to Texas for a trip.
Can't wait.
So there's a lot of stuff that we do that's outside of the church because that's how men build relationships. So
We're
excited
trying
about
to
that.
reach people outside the church, really, so that they could come in and feel comfortable with people in church.
Yep.
Because, you know, they have so many perspective on people in church. You know, hey, we have fun too.
That's right.
You know, and we do it in a good manner, and we don't get ourselves in trouble.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we can connect to somebody or we can reach somebody out there that is looking to feel like they want to feel comfortable and at home, our brotherhood is there for you.
That's right. And we'd love to have you. The information for the Brotherhood Facebook page is on your screen right now. So if you want to just hit us up, be a part of the group, find out what we're talking about, we'd love to have you. So that's great, man. We had a really great time bowling, and it was a real bonding time for all of us. And you did okay. You bowled pretty good.
Did I get a little crazy?
A little? The people, we were in the very last lane, all the way on the right. The people in lane 1, whenever you bowled, would go, who's that? There's like 60-something lanes over there.
It's only 32 lanes, man. 60-something lanes. It's only 32. 62.
But they heard you all the way over there. on the
Hey,
other side.
that's the way it is. You know, it's bowling.
We had a great time.
Great time.
If you'd like to, again, more information for the Brotherhood, the information's on your screen. We'd love to hear from you. On the other side of this quick break, we'll get into our conversation today of the power of love. Stay tuned. You're watching Hope TV.